Amanda Perrott and I am the racehorse trainer at Coombelands Racing Stables. Well, I was born at Coombelands, so my father was a racehorse trainer from the early 60s through to 1997 when he retired and is now concentrating on the family business of Harwood's Garage, or Harwood's Group. And I work alongside my husband at Coombelands. I have a deep love and affection and interest in horses, and I'm very lucky to have a job that is my passion as well as my daily living. So I'm responsible for buying and training racehorses for my clients on a daily basis, 365 days a year. We have a staff of about 25 here at Coombelands, and they look after and ride the 3 horses that they're allocated to look after. Horses are fed 4 times a day, and the working week for my staff is 45 hours. Our aim in training the racehorses is to get them to run as fast as possible and have them fit and healthy when they go to the races. We use several different methods of training depending on the age and sex of the horses. Some horses run over a short distance of maybe 6 furlongs, which is 3/4 of a mile, and other horses run up to 2.5 miles. So we use the basic training as interval training. They may work over 6 furlongs, so 3/4 of a mile, or they may work over 2 or 3 miles every day. The horses swim a lot in the equine pool, which is weight-bearing exercise. They also use treadmills and horse walking exercise to supplement their everyday working.
I'm Tim Taylor, and I'm barn leader in barn 2. When I left school at 16, I was 4.5 stone and barely 5 foot. So then I had my first ride when I was 5.5 stone, so I was always a bit on the small side, really. And then you get to fall in love with the horses, and it goes from there, really. You keep doing it, don't you? It's a job that you enjoy. When you're working with animals, you've got to enjoy it, and I do, so it's great. My role every day at Coombelands Stables is to come in every morning, ride 3 horses, muck out 3 horses, put horses on the walker, bring them off again, take them swimming, ride them every day, come in and muck them out. And that's in the morning. And then even stables, brush the horses over. I mean, if they're on easy exercise, then we're just going to trot them, maybe swim them, put them on the horse walker. But if they're in full training, then we'll be cantering them and galloping them. Probably galloping twice a week. Depends on the type of horse, really. If he's big and stuffy, then he'll probably need more work.
My name's Nicola Aspel, and I take horses for swimming, basically horses that are injured, and we can swim them, help them back to fitness without putting any pressure on their joints and limbs. We introduce them to the pool, we'll swim them a lap, and gradually increase. If the horse has been fit from racing and has incurred an injury, we can swim them to quite a high level. They can swim 8 laps easily because they're fit, but if they're unfit, then you have to gradually introduce them a lap at a time, and it can help with any injuries, just small injuries. Horses have bruised feet or bigger injuries. It takes all the pressure off their joints, and you can put lots of exercise into them without putting any pressure on them. We had a horse a few years ago that was full of injuries. The trainer sent the horse as a last resort, and we swam him daily. We also did canter him for a couple of months anyway, and the horse went back to the trainer, and 2 weeks he ran, and he won his first race at a very big price, so they were over the moon and continued, actually won about 3 races before he re-injured himself and we had him back.
Jockeys ride every day, don't they? They're riding in races every day, and they ride exercise every morning, wherever they are. But yeah, they'll come in and ride work, and plus they're on their fitness as well. You know, jockeys actually do still get out there running, even though they're riding. The top jockeys riding 5 or 6 times a day, maybe more in the summer when the evening racing's on. So their fitness is fine, and obviously their diets have to be looked at because they're riding at different weights all the time. So yeah, jockeys need to stay fit and healthy, like any top sportsman really.
We don't retain anybody and we don't have any agreements with anybody, but we do have a core of jockeys that we like to use on a regular basis. Thankfully, most of them use the same jockey's agents, so that makes my life easier when booking them at the 6-day entry stage.
Trying to get everything to run smoothly is probably what you want. You know you're going to get hiccups and things go wrong with racehorses, and it's not a very nice day when we lose one. You know, so that's the worst part of it. You want smooth running and try and get things going good every day. You know, but it doesn't go like that always. But the smoother it is, the better. You know, and then at the end of the day, they win races for you. So that's a thrill, you know, and seeing the owners very happy, you know. I mean, just this season, the Warrior, he took a long time to win, but when he did win, the owners, they were so thrilled, you know, and I was as well. So that's the big buzz really, seeing your horses win and leading them in, you know, when they win. Lads like to ride their own horses that they look after, and if they get on well with them, I think that's the way it should be. Obviously, if you don't get on with a horse so well, then somebody else may be better suited to that horse, and I think that's the way you should go. You know, if you're not getting on well with a horse, I think you should say so. You know, because you want things to go smoothly and happily, especially for the horse. Because at the end of the day, you're trying to get into the race course to win races. Don't get me wrong; the jockeys have a good bond with the horses at the races. They need to be on the same level as them, but we ride them every day and work around them every day. So if we lose one, it affects us more than it would, say, a jockey in a race. You know, he may only have rode it once, but we ride them every day. So we have a strong bond with them. Yeah.
It's really important for the trainers and the horses to have a good relationship, as it would be with a teacher-pupil at school. You have to have an understanding and a trust of each other, and that can only be cemented through a daily contact. The horses obviously they can't tell you how they're feeling, so you have to build up quite a deep relationship with them and know them each individually to get the best from them.